explain the black moon and Lilith and the story, maybe the legend a bit like it happened. She was
Oh,
yeah. You can
yeah.
start with that. It's always interesting. I mean, the mythology about it, and then you yes. For the rest, you can actually what do I say? Yeah, and then we can go for per house and figure it out. What is the what is the unique quality from that? Yeah, from mm, that house in particular, and then the sign because you have areas in house one. I mean, that's spontaneity for sure. Being able to manifest yourself like you truly how you are without any kind of um, yeah. What do I
What
say?
Ceres or Lilith? My
Berries?
goodness. I don't- I
Yeah,
blanked out for a
yeah, but
second.
yeah, without barriers, yes, without
Oh, okay.
yeah. I understood berries, no barriers. Okay,
Okay.
yes,
All right, never mind.
okay. So, yeah,
All
yeah,
right. So, wait, story of Lilith, is that where we're going? Why am I
yes.
like totally out of it right now? Okay.
Hi, Lori. Okay.
Okay. So, this is what I got for the story of Lilith, right? And it's really all Bible stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, apparently, which I don't remember this part, but remember when God made Adam out of dust?
Mm-hmm.
So supposedly he made Lilith, a woman out of dust too, and supposedly that's in the Bible, but I don't remember ever being taught
Yeah,
that
I
part.
thought from the rib from the man
No,
he
that's
made.
supposedly Eve, the second wife.
Ah, yeah, that's yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Ah,
Okay,
yeah, there
so
was a second one. Yeah.
yeah, so apparently, but I don't, like I said, I just remember God made
Hi,
Adam out of
Jonathan.
dust,
Mhm.
and then, the rib part. That's all I was taught. But anyway, so,
Yeah.
um, yeah, so Lilith, God made man and woman out of dust, right?
Yes.
And so this is kind of weird, but so they were in the Garden of Eden, and Adam always wanted to be on top.
Mhm.
And Lilith didn't want that. She wanted to be by his side equal.
Mhm.
So because supposedly, oh no, first, so she packed up her bags and left,
Yes.
right?
She
She
said,
was like,
"Come
I'm
on,
out. Yeah,
you can
like,
do whatever you want. Just not, no, don't mess with me, guy. I know how
yeah,
to live." Whoops, and she was gone. Yeah.
yeah. So, so she was like,
That's why she's the untamed woman. It's also her name, the untamed woman.
the
Yeah.
untamed woman. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, it's like the darker side of the feminine
Yes. A little
element.
bit. Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, so she packed up her bags and was like, I'm out of here. And she left. And, but, but from what I was, yeah, so he always wanted to be on top, but she wanted to be on top too. But, then there was the other story about she just wanted to be by his side, not like on top
Yes.
or bottom, whatever. So,
Yeah, I read the comments. Forget about the comments. She wants
yeah,
to
I
be
know. 'Cause
in every way.
I know. I'm not
Okay.
even looking because I know.
Yeah.
Um, and it doesn't mean sex pervs.
Yes.
It's
See.
like being equal. So
Oh my God.
anyway,
Yeah.
I know. It's where my mind went the whole time too.
Yeah.
But anyway, so yeah, so she left, right? And then uh wait, did God make Adam Eve after that? Oh yeah.
Yes.
So God made Adam Eve, right? And she was
Yes.
supposed to be like submissive or something. So Lilith and Eve had beef, I guess you could say. And some old paintings depict Lilith as the serpent tempting Eve with the apple.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but anyway,
No,
so
I didn't read that book. Jonathan seems to be an interesting one. Yeah.
because she wasn't, so this is the other story about it, which, see, I think a lot of this, because it's like Christianity and Catholicism, is just to make women look bad. So I'm not really going on all
No,
of
no,
it.
no.
So
We forget about. I do more the mythology. We don't even know why where this Lilith coming from because I mean I heard something, but I didn't read that part of the Bible. I mean, I don't know so much part of the Bible, but yeah. So Lilith was banned, because
Right.
God said no, you're not. I mean,
She
you're
was
not
banned to
listen.
the underworld,
Yeah.
and supposedly it was because she wouldn't be submissive to Adam, which I
Yes.
just think that's some kind of bullshit to make women
Yeah.
look
Yeah,
bad
I
or
think
be
that's not the
submissive.
right story either, because I don't think
No,
God is the women is actually, I mean, in God's eye, the women is never to be submissive.
submissive. Yeah, that's what I'm
Yes.
saying. So yeah, I
So
didn't like
that
that
must be
part of the
some,
story.
yeah, a story
I
some
like that
man
part.
made, probably.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Like
Okay.
the church was like, yeah, see, you're gonna go to hell and spawn demon children if you're not submissive to a man. Like that's crazy stuff.
Yeah.
No, I don't believe that. Yeah. So yeah, I
Yeah.
guess that's basically the story
Yeah.
in
Yeah. Yeah. Something
Spicoli
like that. Mhm.
language.
Yes. Yes.
All right, there you go.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so that's Lilith, and then yeah, then Eve came, and Eve was the obedient, more or less the obedient wife.
Yeah,
But
the
but
obedient wife.
nevertheless, she was not obedient, because she said, no, no, I gonna take a bite in that apple and whatever, and that is actually, my guru says, that was very good that she did that, because she wanted the knowledge. She wanted the knowledge from evolution. That's actually the, according Indian knowledge, and again, the meaning of the biting in the apple was a good thing, because then we started to evolve.
Right.
So
Oh,
anyhow,
and if
so she was
Lilith
not she
really,
was not nice either.
no,
Anyhow,
but see, they
yeah,
make Lilith like the bad one, right? But if
yes,
Lilith was the one to tempt Eve with the apple, it was like she was like, "Come on, girl, you don't need to listen to him. You know what I mean?" So, yeah,
again,
that one,
women are independent, and the
right?
women mind of women. They do whatever they want, but they only pretend they are submissive. I mean, in a way, but they never are actually. But that's actually a good thing.
No,
You have to mold. You have to, yeah. Anyhow, the women is always the power behind the man. In a good
right.
way, it's very good, because he gets the the nourishment actually from her in all ways, actually, in
And
every way.
it's like that saying, you get more bees with honey. Like
Yes, yeah,
being
like
the
that.
more feminine and submissive, like you
Yes,
really know he's not. You know what I mean?
yeah,
But
true.
you
Yeah,
know, yeah.
yeah, it is. It is. So, yeah,
Okay.
okay. So, and then, so that's it. So now in astrology, like let's talk Lilith, or the Black Moon. The Black Moon is another word for Lilith. She is she refers to your innate qualities, and the innate qualities, which are untouched by civilization, by society, or by education. It's what you have spontaneously, and which you're actually the best in. So when you know in your um, chart where the black moon is, that's actually a moon with a cross under, like with a little cross on the other, like the
Yeah,
sign,
and
and
it's all
under the
black.
moon, yes, all black. So that's the black moon. You can also see that in your chart, and this is actually your best quality. Your authenticity is most expressed through the black moon. And but unfortunately, because you have that quality, and you just express it naturally from child on, and then people in your environment think, you are not supposed to behave like that. This is not good. So by the age or 7, or maybe early, you suppress that quality, because you are not rewarded for it, and you are like, you get the finger, or you get punished by your parents or by society if you express that quality. But it is actually your quality, and so, and later on, by growing older, that quality can again be revealed if all the clouds are off from society, from education, from parents, from everything that you, and it's like, okay, this is me, however, or whatever you think of me, I this is my best quality. And when you behave like that, you have also the most success, when you be like that. So people will, you will attract people by just using that quality. I
Right.
mean, and that's what I got from what I know from the black moon. But you can even maybe talk from yeah, it's a circle with a line through. No, it's a circle. It's a moon. It's a black, like a crescent moon with a cross under. So
Yeah, but it's also because okay, so if you have so this is just an example, right? So you have Lilith in Leo, right?
yes,
Leo's like attention.
okay,
So you might almost feel like a sort of shame for seeking attention, even
yes,
though it's technically a part of who you are. So
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like,
It's
right.
yeah,
So it's like you have to learn how to use your best qualities in moderation, because it's also, if you let like the energy from the black moon take over, you'll feel ashamed almost for being yourself. So it's almost
yeah.
like you have to learn how to be yourself without being overbearing.
Yeah, and the thing also is because it was not appreciated, so you suppressed it. But when you suppress something, that quality becomes more like exaggerated. It's like in an ugly form. So you have
Right.
again, then you have to again learn it how it actually was from the beginning when you were a child. Like so, because when it comes again reveals on the surface, it's more like. Yeah, it's not a beautiful quality then. It's more like a little bit rough and wild, and you have to balance it again. And in that way, yes. But then, again, yeah, then you come back to the balance, like from over exaggeration to till a balanced way to expressing it, but still authentic. The and yeah, actually the untamed is it also.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's
Mhm.
also like your hidden desires, where
Oh yeah.
but not like a weird,
No, not weird.
not like in a Scorpio.
There we go again.
Again,
Okay.
no, Scorpios are weird even without sex. But I mean, like, it's almost like your hidden desires, like even like maybe a, like say you want like Aries, right? They're very assertive. And say
Hmm.
like you know that's who you are and you want to be assertive, but you have like this weird like the black women, like you have almost like a shame about it or a guilt about it, and
Yeah.
that way you don't express it and you stifle it, which anything that's really you that you stifle will either explode or destroy you. You can't stifle who
Yeah.
you are.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
right. So with the black moon Lilith, that's kind of, it's almost tied to a shame or guilt about who you are. You have to
Yeah.
learn how to, you know, get over that.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Get over it.
So, yeah. So, okay. So that's the quality. So we're going to go through the different houses, I think, and
Mhm.
by that yeah, we will try to find the unique quality of that house and relate it also to the sign. So, so it's
Okay.
okay. So first house is actually it's actually typically the house where you are able to manifest yourself. You just be there and without yeah, reserving, without withdrawing, without being cautious. It's like I am here and you see me, kind of just spontaneously. It's not like yeah, spontaneously. Actually, spontaneity is actually the quality of areas and from house one. So you're just expressing yourself like you are. Um, so that's what I really can relate to. What do you have? Because I just have to.
Just I guess what I have is a little different years because it's attached to the shame of it,
Yeah.
but that they may feel ashamed of being overly direct. Well,
Ah, yeah.
assertive, you know what I mean?
Yes.
But because if you're assertive, a lot of times you'll hurt people's feelings. And it's really not your fault.
No.
It's
Yeah,
their fault
true.
for
It's
taking
just
it that
being,
way.
yeah, being
Right.
straightforward in a balanced way is actually it's in authenticity. It's like a child, like a child. Child says everything what it sees, and it's just okay. Hey, you have a funny. a child would say, "Yeah, you look so funny today," or whatever. It says it because
Right.
not because to hurt you, because he remarks something what he's not used to see, and in your behavior or in what did you say, or if he says, if you say something, oh, I think, no, like for example, you say to somebody, "Oh, I like your dress; it's beautiful," but then you say to someone else, "Oh, really, that dress didn't look like anything," and there is a child in your neighborhood, and then you say that to the woman, "No, it's beautiful," and they say, "No, no, auntie, you said it was very ugly to to that." That is typical something what spontaneity, like very straightforward. It would not say. It would say what it is without making it more looking better.
Right. Right. It's just the truth, right? So like
Yes,
being assertive is way different than being aggressive.
yes,
Like you can be assertive and still, be
yeah,
kind, I guess, about your words. I don't know. But like if I say
yeah,
like, oh,
true.
you look, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, it's not aggressive. Aggressive is
right,
something else than assertive. Assertive is just being you
right,
without feeling offending or defensive. You're not in an offensive way or not in a defensive way. You're just you.
right.
So that's what I,
So
yeah.
yeah, so but I just want to say real quick because I forgot about this. Um so Lilith has been kind of adopted by the feminist movement.
Yes, yeah, in the
Yeah,
wrong way.
in the absolute wrong way. Yeah.
Yeah,
And everybody makes it like it's this sexy thing and
yeah.
da da
It's
da
nothing
because
to
it
do.
does like explore hidden desires and stuff, but it's really not. It's about your shame and guilt and how to you know be you without ever having to feel ashamed or guilty. Like oh, like when we were kids and we were weird and
Yeah,
people made you feel bad about being you. So
yeah.
that's what it's actually about. Like this whole you
Yeah,
know,
it's
I'm
like
a
being.
demoness succubus. Like, you really want to be a demoness succubus? Like,
Yeah, no, that
I don't
is
want to suck out
nothing.
people's
Yeah,
souls. You know what I mean? That's not
yeah.
cool.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I mean it's like, yeah, that's then the misunderstanding from Lilith. Lilith is more pure. I would say it's instead of, yeah, wild, but untamed and pure.
Right,
Wild is, yeah, untamed and pure. It's pure. It's not like perverted or it's like over exaggerating. That's just not a quality, because when a quality is innate in you, it's just is there. You don't have to learn it. You don't have to go to school for it. You have it. You have it just like that, and therefore it cannot be, yeah, it can be perverted by outside, yeah, suppressed by outside, yeah, society rules, but it is you, so it is in you, so nobody can tell you how to do it than only you. So
right.
like assertive, you are it or you have not, you're not it. So if people are assertive, they just are there. They manifest themselves without wanting to hurt people, without wanting to suppress people, so in a balanced way. So yeah, I would
Yeah.
say, yeah,
And oh no, go ahead.
yeah.
I was just going to say about the feminist movement because it
Ah,
really
yeah,
disturbs me.
yeah.
Yeah, I really don't like it at all. I really don't.
Mhm.
And I am so for female femininity,
Yeah.
energy. You know what I
Mm.
mean? Like I'm so for that. But to me, the feminist movement, and I'm not trying to offend anybody, but it's really just some psychological cult bullshit to like
Yeah.
turn men and women against each other. It like we have things in this world that are de- what is it? Demasculating men, and we have
Yes.
things in this world that are emasculating women, and
Yes.
that's not.
That's not it. It's not
Yeah, that's
because
some
you're
weird
feminine
shit.
that you cannot be. No, it's not that you're feminine that you cannot be independent. You are, I mean, being a woman, you feel most stronger by being able to manifest you as a woman. But if you have to imitate like typical masculine qualities, then you are not you. You have to learn it. You're more stronger as woman being woman, and man is more stronger as man being a
Man
man.
being
And
man.
of course, in a balanced way, and that is our power. I'm a
Right.
powerful because I'm a woman. I can express it in of course society is therefore not always suitable because um, Yeah, feminism is not doesn't mean, yeah, feminism is more like if a man can I don't know what kind of work which is even not pleasant, women should be able to do it all. That's bullshit. Women should be able to, yeah, women should be able to be creative in her own way and doing what she wants. If she
Right.
wants to express her creativity in society, then it should be possible. That, I mean, in that way it is good, but
I know. It's
not,
like, oh, we can do what men can do. And it's like, yeah, go
I
ahead,
don't
move
want to
house
do.
by yourself.
Yeah.
No, we
Yeah.
can't. We're made different for a reason.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, true.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to do the things that men have to do. I mean, I
Me
like to do it.
either.
Yeah. So why should I
No,
do that?
and that's
My mother had that inner wisdom. She said, "Why do women want to be working in a company or in a fabric where you have to do the same movement like in an automatic, like robotic movement all the time, and thinking that you're feminine?" She find it always stupid. She says, "I'm so happy. I'm my own boss. I'm at home. I can do whatever I want because yeah, my father took care of I mean, for the money, but my mother, yeah, she did everything what she wanted to do. She was creative, and she had a very a life with so much different things she could do because she didn't have to go to work, which was actually then more possible than now. But she was very feminine too, but you wouldn't mess
right.
with her. And no, you would not mess with my brother, absolutely not. And also not my father. But she was very feminine in the same way.
Right.
Um,
Right.
so and
Well, that's
same,
like
yeah,
even like the different things like chopping wood or whatever, and they're like, "Oh, it's kind of like manly or whatever," and I'm like, "No, us as women chopped wood for thousands of years. We just all of a sudden adopted these weird
yeah,
stereotypes about
yeah.
women. You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah.
It's
I'm
yeah,
not like doing real man stuff. You know what I
no,
mean?
yeah,
Like, yeah, it's crazy.
yeah, yes, yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
I just want
Mm.
to throw that out there because like some people take that Black Moon Lilith because of the TV and the
Mhm.
spells they're constantly casting on us,
Yeah.
and they're all like, "Oh, Black Moon," and it's like, no, it's not what it is.
No,
So
no, no,
just
no,
want
no.
to make that clear.
So forget it, women. If you want to be wild, it's on your own. It's
Yeah,
not
you want to be a
being.
succubus? Go ahead. Fuck with that.
Don't blame Lilith for it. It's you. Lilith has
No.
nothing to do with it. Okay. So okay, that's I think the most quality for Aries. Then let's go to second house. Um, what was that first? And the Aries. Aries is actually creativity and also nourishing. The second house is actually expressing beauty. Yeah,
Wait,
what?
Taurus, second
Taurus,
house.
Taurus, yes.
Okay, and so I got confused. I'm like, wait, we did Aries, right? See,
Yeah, we did
stop making
Aries.
me
No,
go into
Taurus.
alternate realities. I'm doing enough
Yeah,
myself.
yeah, yeah.
I'm like, wait, am
But
I here? What's going on?
yeah, yeah, we have to do some law. We have to know some jobs we have to do for surviving. I mean,
Right.
like in the Native American society, I remember they say women has to be able to do some man tasks and a man has to be
Right.
able to do some women tasks because you never know if you come on yourself, you need to survive. So that's
Hmm.
more like practical common sense. But in modern
Right.
society, most of the time we don't need that anymore. But now, soon maybe we might need
Yeah, I
it again.
know.
Yeah, anyhow, good. Yeah, Taurus. Yeah,
Okay. Go ahead.
yeah, go. Yeah, yeah. I think Taurus is like is gathering and looking at the house is what is it? Your gifts, your skills, and your creativity, and what else?
like you know how Taurus is abundant
Yes, abundance.
and like
Yes,
self-indulgence and material things and stuff. So I
yeah,
know with the shame part, it might be like you feel bad that you indulge yourself in certain things and stuff like
yeah,
that. But like I said, that's everything with Lilith is about one of your natural born traits. So
yeah.
um you should not ever feel guilty about that's
Hmm.
part of who you are. You know what I mean? But like I said, like some of us when we were kids had that, or for some reason it's just innate in us to feel bad. Like
Yeah,
like if you overspend on something, but sometimes you deserve to get that. You know what I mean?
Yes, yes.
So you shouldn't
And
feel bad.
yeah, you shouldn't feel bad abundance. And it's also abundance of nature. You know how to use nature. You have extremely good skills in relating with nature, whether it's with animals. But animals is more like Sagittarius, I think. But whether is it with plants, with herbs. So it's a kind of innate gift to know what um, yeah, how to use them, how to yeah, how to like how to farm, for example, could be a quality from Taurus, knowing very well how to yeah, produce food, making gardens. I mean, I would think and relating to nature, because Taurus I also relate very much to nature.
Yeah.
So but you're also indulging in luxury and the beauty. Maybe you had to find taste for luxury, not like indulging in kitchery, like all those kind of shiny things. But Taurus, they have like the qualities they have. They can have an eye for really good quality, like handmade things or like good quality products. It's also typical a Taurus quality, I think. Like they don't buy rubbish, for
Right.
example. So and they like a kind of yes, high quality lifestyle, but high quality more in the sense of yeah, if they will not buy 100 things, they will buy one thing, like
One
in a good way,
really
but
good thing.
one really good thing, yeah, like that. So and they can wait. They have the patience.
Oh,
Okay,
sorry.
yeah, yeah, they have the patience to wait. So they want to buy something, and sometimes they make it by themselves, but they would really like buy a chair which is maybe handmade instead of like 10 chairs from IKEA or whatever. They will go to the stores which okay, this is quality work, it's handmade, it's respectful for the ecosystem. Most of the time they also have that kind of yes, sensitivity for it, so they will buy good products and but very high quality, I would
Yeah.
think.
That could be like the Lilith thing. Like, so instead of, wanting an abundance of quality of things, you just focus on getting the quantity of things. Wait,
Yes,
instead of quantity, quality.
yeah, yes,
Sorry.
yeah, instead
Yeah.
of yeah,
Instead of
yeah,
having a whole bunch, just focus
yes,
more on like something of quality you really want. And that could be your balance with the Lilith
yes,
guilt.
that I would think so. Yeah, so that's okay. Yeah, and for the rest, I don't. Yeah, yeah, maybe good in maybe they have a natural feeling for touch, like massage or something. Working with the hands could be something. With Lilith in Taurus could be something they have very good. Like they have maybe healing hands, or good massage, or they know instinctively how to yeah, massage people,
Yeah.
children.
It actually said that.
Ah yeah,
Yeah. Massages.
yes. So
Um, darn it. What
yeah,
was I? Oh, I missed
and
it. It was a good thing I read about Aries, and it
yeah.
it was just a sentence with like a bunch of innuendo, but I wanted to say it for Courtney, and now I can't find
Mm.
it.
Okay.
I wanted to
Mm,
tell a dirty joke for Courtney.
mm.
Oh,
Okay, tell. Mm.
I don't know where it is. It said something about oh, with Aries, they're not a
Yeah.
sweet talker, but they'll hit the spot, and I was like, what? Yeah, all right.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
sorry, I'm 15.
No, no, that's a good. Yeah, you. Okay.
But they didn't mean
Uh,
it that way. They actually meant it like, with being assertive and get what they want.
yeah, getting what they want. Yeah, but that's
Yeah,
they're good in it too. I mean, but they know how to get what you want. They know how. They know
right.
how. Yeah, that's good areas. They know
So
how.
I just thought it was funny.
Yeah, because if you overdo, you don't get what you want. If you underdo, you don't get what you want either. But if you
Right.
just really have the right time, the right place, the right moment,
Yeah.
yeah, something. Yeah, that's the art. Okay,
Okay. Gemini,
the
third
Gemini.
house.
Yeah. of course, that could be, it's the right word, knowing what to
Yeah.
say. Um, yeah, we have some Geminis here. They must have Lilith and Gemini just on spot on. They're quite, how do you say, accurate in what they tell.
Uh,
I
yeah,
would
it
say,
said they can be wicked with their words when they're
yes,
angry. Yeah,
yeah,
so just saying.
yeah, yeah. It could be very wicked, yeah.
Yeah,
But
uh, Cour-
yeah,
Courtney's the verbal castrator over there.
and what else? But on the other hand, they can very well express themselves wordly. It's the innate quality. They know how to express themselves, and you can see it with children. Some children like, wow, she really knows. I had a child in my class. I don't know if she had Lilith in house three or whatever, but she could express everything what she wanted, how she felt, how she thought she would get. So like, I could not even. I was not that involved like that child, and I think, my God, she can express her so well, and could be
Yeah,
in words, and that is also the quality from Lilith. In
yeah.
yeah,
And it said like the shame part or the struggle part is either um they feel like a guilt with like where they over talk and they're too much of a social butterfly, or the opposite where they want to express themselves but they don't and then they regret it later.
yes, yeah,
So
because they are suppressed. Yeah, if there's, yeah,
right.
yeah, but they
Yeah,
should, yeah, yeah.
like I said, anytime you really suppress who you are, you're
Yeah.
gonna suffer from that in
Yeah,
some
I
way.
have actually my Lilith in Gemini, so that's
Oh
also,
yeah.
but in house seven, so I have to express myself when I feel it, and if I stop, if I don't do it immediately, but then it, yeah, I lose it. I mean, and then it stays in you, and then you get older, yeah. So
Yeah.
and then also my moon in gym. And so I really have to, yeah, really something I have to learn this life, I have to get out again this life. And then, yeah,
Right.
and then I have my
Chiron.
Chiron in
Mhm.
three. It's also combination. So it's in
Wow.
many ways I've been stopped in my life before from expressing myself through words,
I'm
I think.
truly expressing yourself. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's like a lot in my chart is, and it's something I do not want to do. Like I don't at all. And and I think me fighting against it is part of my
Oh
problem with
yeah.
my craziness.
Yeah, you should not fight against it.
No, because today, so just a small example, because like I was like, what the F, right? So Black Friday today
Oh
and
yeah.
store packed, like
Oh yeah.
packed, like it was
I didn't
crazy.
go
It was hard
out.
to even work, right? So, and I walk into the break room, and on the day the store is most crowded, they separate all the tables in the break room where you eat into two people tables and put plastic barriers in the middle.
Oh my God.
So I'm like,
Ah.
and the whole time I'm sitting and I'm like, COVID can't get me here. COVID can't get me here. COVID can only get me here, and I'm safe now. Like I was like I literally walked in and was like, "Welcome to 1984." Like it's crazy that nobody is. How am I the only one? And I was like going off about it, and then I was like, "So I'm gonna do this." And then I was like, what did I say? I was like, I guess I'm gonna have to start a damn revolution by myself. But it's really starting to feel that way, and I'm not trying to, because we're all hypocrites, right? Like I'm a freaking hypocrite too, and like I know the food's poison, but I still buy it. You know what I mean? Because like
Yeah,
this is where we're at, and but seriously, we we have to do something. Like this is insane. Like
it's
this is
insane.
only happening because we're letting it happen. Like
Yes.
if all of us just stop buying this shit or going there, or like okay fine, you don't, but the thing is that too many people won't do it too, but there's a lot of us that will, and we really need to. We have to do something. We have to
Mm,
take a stand. Like I am
mm,
not going to be standing alone holding a grocery
mm,
bag in front of a tank.
mm.
No. We have to do something. Like this is crazy. Like, yeah. So I don't
Yeah.
know. Like, shit's
Yeah,
getting
that's
real.
also, but that's then the Lilith. Yeah, if everybody uses this Lilith quality, it will be stopped soon because you're in your biggest, your power is I mean, the strongest power is the Lilith quality in your charts. I mean, I
Right.
heard from. So if everybody could go there, but now everything is so much obedient. Obedience is not a quality from Lilith, not at all.
No.
So
I
no.
don't think obedience is really in any of the
Mhm.
charts. Like it's just it's
No.
insane. And like so like oh, this is what I was telling you earlier, right? So my Hermetica, and I just happened to have a piece of paper, and I didn't feel like putting it away, so I shoved it in the Hermetica. So then I opened it up and read it, and it was the zodiac part.
Yeah.
I read it today, and about the planets and how they, align and their energies mix to make you, right? And then so then I was thinking about like the sound, sound creates,
Hmm.
the word of God created everything, right?
Yeah.
So like they're like vibrating and like we can't hear it, and they're making sound, and then like boom, you're born, and then, and then like they like go in there
Yeah.
somehow, right? And like I wish I could just project it out of my head, but so then okay, so then like so when I because we're all connected, everything's connected, every little tiny cell and everything is connected on a level that we just can't even comprehend, right? And then like sometimes when I meditate like with the stars, like I see like it's
You
like
have
this
that.
universe,
Yeah.
and it's all connected almost like brain neurons, and it's all lit
Yeah.
up and it's really pretty, right? And so then I was thinking that crap, where am I at?
We are in Jiminy. You're wording yourself nicely. You're using your Lilith quality in Jiminy. You see, yeah, but you have all that. You have a very clear
Oh,
vision, and then you have to bring it out. Yeah. Hmm.
yes, yeah, yeah. So then they talk about like fractal universe, right? And they say that
Hmm.
we're like about to split into 3D and 5D and all that, right?
Yeah.
So
Hmm.
like I was thinking, so it's like all these sound energy waves, right? And right now, like some of us are really starting to like evolve to like be like, even if we don't understand it, we're like, wow, there's something more to this, right?
Hmm.
And then like other people are just like, yes, enslave me. So I think like we're
No, not
sending
me.
out all these like weird energy sound vibrations back into the universe, and this zodiac cosmic clock is about to break down, right? And then so when it does, it splits, and then that's how you get fractal universe, other dimensional planets.
Yeah, oh my God. I woke up this morning and I was floating on a very high energy. Like, oh, I don't want to wake up. And I said, I just between awake and sleep. I was between those two realms. And I said, oh, I was like, I felt so much, I don't know, angelic and angel around me, something kind of like strong love. I said, oh my God, I never felt like that. So like, so okay, and I thought, okay, am I in the fifth dimension now? Okay, I'm good for it. Let it happen. It was so. I felt so extremely good. I had no idea. It was like love, yeah, angelic, yeah, love, like it's the high vibration of love, just around in my room. And I think, oh, from where is it coming? Second time I feel this in the room. Suddenly there is an I don't know, an presence, a high presence. And yeah, I meditate a lot, and I hope, okay, yeah, I hope the gods are in my in my room. It's maybe too much sauce, but it was very, very, very high. It was like really like correct, like yeah, the energy was so loving, so loving, so loving. So yeah, it was very nice. So I think I'm ready for that energy. So okay, let's go there.
Yeah, no, but I'm telling you, and I think like like how they say everything's always happened at once, so maybe it is already happening once, and it's like it breaks off into fractals every time
Yeah.
a bunch of us on a collective level evolve at once. You know what I
Yes.
mean?
Hmm.
Yeah. So I think that's maybe what they mean by that 3D 5D split.
Yeah, I think so. I believe it.
Yeah.
Actually, I believe it. I believe that.
Yeah, and then
So
like it almost be like alternate versions until they get it
yeah.
on
Mhm.
all different, I don't know, but it's crazy, but I see it.
You see, yeah,
And it
yeah.
makes sense to me.
Voila. Okay. So actually, so by the Lilith in Gemini, its conclusion, they can express themselves extremely well through words. Voila.
Yes.
I mean, not only through words, but especially through words. Yeah, and they should be able to communicate. They're
Yeah.
actually they could have been good with Lilith in Gemini. They could be very good counselors, like understanding what people yeah, don't say, but they can bring it out. Like, okay, they feel what they want to say, but they're not able to express it. So, as counselor, you can bring those unspoken feelings, unspoken expression. You can bring it out. So that would be something good with Lilith in Gemini. But anyhow, in general, they will they are good in expressing themselves. So, okay, enough for Gemini, or what do you
Yeah.
still have?
But there wasn't
Okay,
even a lot about Gemini. I just went on a rant.
yeah, yeah, that was good.
No, but I was like
But
super excited. I'm like, oh my God, that explains everything. But my
yeah,
theories can change tomorrow.
yes. So, okay, yeah,
I'm just a
no,
learning machine for the Matrix.
yes, okay.
Okay.
Now we go
Lilith
to
in Cancer.
in Cancer. Yeah, of course, but that must be the best mommies, or the best fathers. Lilith in Cancer, I would say.
Yeah. It also says that, like, because you know how cancers, they need that emotional need, that connection, and
Yeah.
almost like a codependency, which codependency can be bad, but so
Hmm.
it says that they might feel guilty about being needy or dependent, and then over exercise independence to cover
Yes.
up that need.
Hmm.
So it's okay to need and depend on people.
Yeah. So yes, um, my good. And yeah, but they have their independency is for them. I think like they know how to be a mother or a father without any learning to go to a book or reading book or whatever. They have it innate in them. So yeah, you have those mothers. They know. I mean, they would be very good caretakers, knowing how to deal with all kind of children. And maybe they have yeah, and on all levels they make some can make a home very homey, very cozy. I would also say like the gift to let feel people home by themselves. Like if you are a mother, like everyone comes to you because you feel comforted. Those people with Lilith in Cancer, they attract people who need comfort. They just do it
Yeah.
yeah, and I think my friend, I have one friend, but I don't see her anymore. Everybody went to her and said the most. And I said, why? You don't even, they come to you, you hardly know them. This just tell whole their life. Yeah, I don't know why they do it. But she has an extremely comforting energy around her. So people just feel like very secure with her and very safe. So they just
Yeah.
express their need or their, yeah. So, yeah, they can make people feel very homey.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They I was just gonna just yeah, that's what
Yeah,
it said too, that they'll usually track people that
yeah,
need comfort and need,
yeah,
like, I guess kind of are needy. I hate saying that word though, because it
yeah.
has a bad
Needy is yeah,
connotation, and it's not.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's not really a bad thing.
No, it's not. No, needy. Needy is now too much. Yeah, everybody. People need people anyhow. But if
Right.
you, yeah, now it's like almost you cannot even ask help because no, no, I want to do it on my own. Everything. We need people. Everybody has his qualities. We cannot do everything by ourselves. So, and if we are not, and if we are comfortable with what we can, then we should be comfortable with asking help when necessary. So yeah, and needy, yeah, maybe needy in the way emotional needy, yeah, that's then a different thing. But those people can make them probably more calming, soothing, so they feel
Right.
again more centered. I mean, I think like that. Yes. Mhm.
But even emotional need, like everybody needs emotional need.
Yeah,
Like everybody
yeah. Of
has,
course, that's not
like,
wrong.
yeah,
It's not wrong.
no.
Yeah,
It's like it's just like with anything. If you overdo something and
yeah,
over exaggerate it, it's going to become a problem.
yes. So
So
yes. Okay, that's it. And I don't have anything more from
No,
Cancer.
nope,
Let's,
Leo.
yeah, Leo. Okay, Leos. Okay, they're the natural born leaders. Lilith and Leo, natural born leader.
Yeah.
Could be, something like that. They have a natural authority without being bossy. Like say, a good leader is makes himself not unnecessary. Like that's because he's leading in that way that you can lead yourself. I mean, I would say that a good leader, so that you don't need a leader. A good leader makes you uh, independent and skilled enough to lead to, yeah, to not lead a leader, something like that. I would say that.
Yeah.
Um,
Well,
in
because there's good leaders and bad leaders, right? So it's
Yes,
basically like
yeah,
just,
like yeah,
yeah,
it's a natural born leader, natural
right,
born leader without being bossy, I would say. I mean,
right.
it's I mean, yeah.
And
So
it's crazy
people,
because
yeah,
just like when, why do I feel like I have something in my mouth? Just like when we said needy, and right away, like my brain kind of goes to a negative connotation, right?
ah,
And it's
yeah,
just like
yeah,
when we say leader, right away my head,
yeah,
because
but
these
that's
words,
a
like
strong, yeah,
I know we have to relearn a whole language because
yeah,
it's all wrong. But yeah, because being
yeah.
a leader really isn't a bad thing
Hmm. Yeah, no, it's not a
if
bad
you're an
thing.
actual leader.
Yes, if you're a
you know,
natural, actual leader, it's a good thing.
right?
I mean, and yeah, normally I think in all indigenous societies, they have leaders, but they have wise
Yeah,
leaders. They are not like they see where their help is needed. They're not bossy. They're not saying you have to listen to me. People come to them when they give advice, but it's not like they have their kind of society rules and things like that, but they're more like, I think, more on the background, and when they're being needed, then they will appear. So then Jonathan Close is a natural leader. I think, yeah, he would be a good leader, Jonathan.
yeah. Well, another thing with the shame, because the
Mhm.
shameful part of it or whatever is because, like I was saying,
Yeah.
Leo's like attention and be the spotlight and stuff like that.
Mhm.
And but they, have kind of a shame about that because like it's weird in our society. It's like we're taught like go
Yeah.
for fame and be the center of attention. But then you're also like, oh, you're just trying to get attention. Like
Yeah.
we
It's
just have to
always
prove it ourselves all the
yeah, it makes yourself crazy.
time.
Yeah, like, okay, it's like, but it's like, it's kind of a narcissistic thing. You attention, I mean, you have to first to, I mean, if you're not centered, everything is nothing comes natural to you. I think if you're really centered, you get the attention you need it, and you come I mean, you're like, it's like, again, you're on the right time, the right place, in the right moment, and then whatever you need is there. And so,
Real quick, so just
yeah,
Jonathan like does the Shakespeare and stuff like that. So that's like the attention, but the attention in a positive way, like
yes,
being in the spotlight in a positive
yeah,
way, right?
yeah, yeah. A true leader is humble, yeah,
Yeah,
because otherwise he cannot lead. And a true leader is an extremely good listener. I think Mark Ketchut said it. Extremely good listener.
right.
Um,
But I
What's
wanted to
your?
say because
I
they
can
said
look it
Ken,
up. Can look it up. You can look it up where the Lilith is, but
yeah.
from you have to just go to the yeah,
So they said
little
some
reader. But yeah,
if guys have Lilith too, and
yeah, they do.
yeah, everybody has a Lilith, and a Lilith, the Lilith is the dark moon, the black moon.
Yeah,
So how I understand it, because I
yeah,
actually kind of don't understand it, but
yeah,
this is what I
yeah,
was
yeah.
taught.
Yeah. Mhm.
Um, so it's basically it stays in a sign for about 9 months, and it's the moon and the
Yeah.
apogee of the moon on the
Yes.
ecliptic plane. Okay.
Yes. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. True. It is. I don't. Yeah. I can. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I don't. Yeah, you have to look in your chart where the black moon with Lilith is. But if you want to know, yeah, I can look it up. I think nobody knows it here. I think where the maybe some know. Yeah, in Leo too. You can look it up. It's like the black moon with the. Um, I don't have a fox if I am tracking this. Yeah, I don't know where your Lilith is, Gerard, but I can look it up. Um, but I don't know in which house because I don't know his houses. Um, yeah,
And you know what though? Just real quick, because I think this is really cool, right?
yeah,
So,
true, Eliana. Yes, 14, 9 or 10. Yes. Mm,
uh,
yeah,
the moon. So, as far as I know, in astrology, the moon is the only thing, in our
yes,
cosmos starry
yes,
area that has points that are scientifically proven, but are not an actual like thing in the sky. Like
yes,
the north node and south node, the moon does make that squiggle thing and moves
mhm,
the squiggle moves every 18 months, and it does have that little black spot apogee,
yes,
black moon Lilith that takes 9 months in each sign. But I just think that's cool that it's the moon. The moon is the only one that has those
yes. Mhm.
magical unseen
Yeah, that's true.
points.
It's the moon.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, okay. Well, yes. So, so the natural leader, it's to Leo. And what is the dark? What is the unexpressed Lilith? And what how do you in Leo?
Um, oh, just to find to accept that it's okay to, be the center of attention sometimes,
Oh yeah,
and you deserve applause, and
yeah,
you don't have to feel
yeah,
bad
yeah.
about being
There will
recognized.
be. Oh yeah, and Jonathan he stands on stage. He is an actor.
Right.
So yeah, he does use his really good. So he is a natural actor. So we should go to a play. Damn it! Everything is forbidden. I would love to. I would love.
I
Oh my
know.
God, let's
That's
go.
what I'm saying.
So what did I say? Okay, I didn't
That's what I'm
make it
saying.
with
We are not allowed to live right now, and we
no.
are like, okay, I can't.
Yeah,
Oh my god, I can't believe we're like this,
yeah,
and we all know
no.
it's like we have to do something. Can't keep going.
Okay. Anyhow, I postponed, so I didn't make it with Thanksgiving. Maybe I'll try with Christmas. Be around.
I
Should be.
know. I'm
I
so
really
glad you
want.
didn't buy.
Yeah,
I'm so glad you didn't buy a ticket because like it was like a
I
three
can
days
buy a
later.
ticket. Yeah.
But I mean, like 3 days later, they were like, anybody coming to New Jersey has to quarantine for 2 weeks.
Yes. Oh my
Like,
God. Yes.
yeah, it would have been a
Yeah.
nightmare, and you probably would. I don't know how that works. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. I don't know if you stay at one. No, I know people that traveled. And they just went. They don't check it. I mean, in Belgium they don't check it. You cannot go anywhere, but nobody listens. I mean, yeah, we're like this, to little make babies and boobs.
Actually, it said that she became the mother of demons.
Yeah. But no, in Belgium it's like this. Okay, yeah, okay, we will do. They say yes, but they do no. That's Belgium. So they say, okay, yeah, we will be in quarantine, but nobody doesn't get, nobody goes in quarantine. I say, no.
Right,
But they say, but yeah, that's so. But I will not go on the street for it. I'll just do it. So
right. Yeah,
um,
here too.
yeah. Um, so okay, that was so like Jonathan is an yeah he is an actor and he can and he's a good teacher also. I mean and also the quality like Shakespeare. This is kind of like the high quality of I mean the best the high quality of what he does in creativity. Yeah, but Leo is then also the sign of creativity.
Right today.
So it takes the yeah. Mhm.
Mine's in. Wait,
Yeah. Hmm?
crap. I don't. No, okay, never mind. My
Yeah.
Leo, my Lilith is in Aries, and
Yeah.
my Ceres is in Leo.
Yes. I will look it up, but I cannot. I have the book here. I can see.
Oh
Yeah.
no, she was saying that you said to look it up.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
Right.
Liliths are racist. No, they're not. Yeah, in House 9 maybe. Okay. Dark side. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. The raw and Yeah, the raw unexpressed version of some qualities, but that is because Lilith was suppressed. Original, it's an innate quality which is perfect. Because the quality is perfect, is suppressed, it becomes dark. So that's a big difference. It's not a dark quality. I mean, that's how I learned it and I believe it. But it's an innate quality that nobody has, then only you have that gift, and it is not allowed by society because they express spontaneity. Therefore, later, when you grow up, it comes out in a raw way, in a raw, unexpressed, unrefined way, but also not balanced. So that I would think. That was my idea of Lilith.
Yeah. Well, it's also like I said, it's with your desires of who you really want to be, of the things
Yes.
that you really like to do.
Yeah.
It's, you know, sexuality and all that too, but I mean, like, who you really are, to express
Yeah.
yourself
The shadow
fully.
side is maybe, yeah. That
Right,
would
the
be.
shadow side, right. But like, you you take it into excess, and it comes with like a shame attached to it, especially
Yeah.
like in a society today where like I don't
Yeah.
know, I'm trying to think of something that you could be really into that people would be like, "Ooh, that's weird." Okay, say you have my weird foot fetish thing. So say, not me, I mean, I think serial killers have foot fetishes, but um
Yeah.
I think that, like, right, so like that's my judgment, right? And like like, so people might be like, "Oh my god, that's so weird and creepy," but if that's who they really are, as long as they're not being like creepy about it, then
Yeah. Yeah.
you know what I mean? You should do it.
Yeah, you should do it. Okay. Yes. Yeah.
Trying to
Yeah.
make an example. I don't know. That's the
Yes.
best I could come up with.
So that's it. It's because everything is suppressed, and yeah, and then you get it in a totally perverted way out, like society. The,
Right.
the limits are all everywhere. Such, I mean, like a natural way of living according natural law is suppressed. So everything comes out in a very ugly, perverted, and unethical, amoral way. That's how society has become because everything has been
Exactly.
suppressed. So,
Right.
because
So if you like feet and you don't go after it,
yeah,
then you might snap and become a serial killer.
yes,
That's my theory.
yeah, okay, mm,
All
yeah,
right. Embrace your weird. It's cool.
yeah, okay. Let's go. That's the Leo. So now we go to the Virgo.
Okay. Yeah. There we
Yeah,
go.
Virgo. What's the Lilith in Virgo? Uh,
I know.
uh,
For what I had, it was like I said, it was about most of my thing was about the shame part. So Virgos like to be very like meticulous and practical and organized, and like you can even be shamed for that, right? Like, oh, you're too
mhm,
practical, you never
yeah,
spontaneous or anything, but that is part of a Virgo quality, so
yeah,
don't listen to it. Yeah, just be your
and they have it.
practical self.
Yes, they're super practical. If they have it from nature, they can. They're the ones you need actually when you're. They will find always a way to bring things, an idea in reality. Um, so that's yeah, Virgo is efficient, practical. Like I think maybe Gloria has because she has gone. I mean, she does it always. I think she could be having a Lilith in Virgo. I think extremely practical. She finds a way always to a solution, like in a practical way. Very yeah, common sense, practical. What else? Clean, a natural feeling for cleanliness could be also good. Like a child that is natural clean. You have some children like that, but in a positive way and not like obsessive way. Um, Structure, and they have very the positive quality from Virgo. They want to serve others. They're humble. So otherwise, if they're how do you say, they're help willing, always willing to help others. It's kind of a Virgo way. But in their if it's not refined, they might be get lost in helping others. I don't know, or not helping at all. I don't know how to explain Lilith actually in Virgo so much. So what does it say in
Yeah, just like they're usually perfectionists,
yeah, perfectionist, yeah.
which per trying to be perfect can lead to a lot of like unfinished projects or um like a guilt about yourself because it's not perfect. So
Hmm. Ah, yeah, it
it
could
doesn't
be,
have to
yeah,
be perfect.
yes. But they don't know they are already perfect in what they
Perfect.
do. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah, I know. Because the whole
yeah,
meditation, like
yes,
when you see that in your head that everything's just this like fractal light pattern and like feel how good it is, then you realize that we are here to enjoy life. Like
yes,
we are not here to be what we are right now. Like, and it
yes,
drives me nuts because it's like, hey everybody,
yeah.
just chill out
Mhm.
and let's have some fun. But no, nobody wants to do that.
No, nobody
Yeah.
wants to do that. Yeah.
Nobody wants to do that.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, we
So
have to be
yeah.
serious.
See, my Lilith smells like roses. There we go again.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Oh yeah. Uh, but
Okay.
um, but finding a practical solutions, that's the quality of Lilith and Virgo. I would say really finding practical solutions for everything. And I mean, you need such persons in your environment. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think
Well, that's what I mean. Like, right? Because Leo likes to play, and then Virgo likes to have it perfect, and Capricorn knows how to get things done. See, that's
mhm.
what I mean. It's like this constructed universal
Yes.
thing to achieve
Yeah.
something, or not
Yeah.
even achieve something, but just like make it evolve and better and prettier
Yeah.
and
That's the
over.
whole cycle. Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, and we keep being like
Hmm.
weird. like
Yes.
like
Mhm.
it's not crashing and stuff. It's not supposed to be like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
No.
It's okay.
I'm so
Yeah.
Spicoli. Yeah, there's this movie called Fast Times at Richmond High. I don't know if you've ever seen it, but there's like this guy Spicoli who's always like, dude, and that's like me. And then Jonathan's like Mr. Hand. It would be great because Mr. Hand was like strict teacher.
Yeah. Being real. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Um, good. I think yes. That I would. That's for Virgo. Let's go to Libra. Uh, uh,
But I'm not even being bad. It's totally not me.
okay, we are going to Libra. Libra is yeah,
Libra is relationships right on time.
relationships. Yeah, right on time. We're there. Okay, we're heading to the hotspot. Let's
Yeah,
say.
the
Um,
conversation in the comments went to eggplant, and we're heading
yeah,
into
yes, we're almost there. We're almost there, guys.
relationships.
So, yeah, Libra is actually the know how to relate with other people. That's actually knowing how to deal with other people, knowing how to anticipate with other people, like being able to relate in a spontaneous, beautiful way. It's Libra quality. Uh, I have to laugh at Laris. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, okay. 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 Um, yeah, if Courtney is in the room, yeah, if people have to send us something.
I know Courtney
So,
and Beaufort are the troublemakers.
okay, but also the fun.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're the fun.
Um, whatever. So yeah, the best. I think yeah, Libra has also the way to beautify. It's make everything aesthetic, beautiful. Um, and I think yeah, Christ, you have a perfect relationship, so it goes. And I think you, if I remember, I mean, she did her best in all relationships. So that's why
Right.
people cannot let her go, Christ. So you're too good in the relationship. That's why the people from the past want to go back to, I mean, wants her back or whatever. But she is good in relationships, knowing perfect how to deal with your partner, feeling what he needs, how Courtney and Bo had a baby. Oh my God. Oh. And yeah, and so somebody feels very, very well understood with someone with um, Lilith in house 7 or in Libra. No,
Yeah.
that's yeah. What yeah? Tell what is
I
that?
had the shame part because Libras naturally need to be in a relationship, and
Yeah.
you can get a lot of shit for that, like, oh, you're not independent, you always need to be with somebody, blah blah blah. But that's who you are. You need
Yeah.
balance, and you need another person to balance you out. And relationship is relationship. Like, we are in a relationship with everyone and everything, technically. So,
Yes. Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're in a relationship with the computer, the phone, your son, your friend, the guy at the grocery store. It's all
Yeah.
relationship.
It is. It is. It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So the know how to relate. That's what I can. Yeah. And it's good. And go for it. Probably. Yes, she does. So that's Libra. And then now we're going at the part Scorpio. So Scorpio is already the dark side. Now you get a little bit more darkness in Scorpio. So what will that be? An explosive?
So,
Yeah. Mhm.
no, go ahead.
An explosive volcano? Hmm.
Oh, an explosive
Vulcan, Vulcan,
volcano. Yeah.
Vulcan.
Oh God, I
I,
couldn't imagine suppressing your Lilith and Scorpio.
oh my God, it comes out like a
That's
Vulcan.
serial killer too.
Yeah, that's a killer. That's a killer. That's a killer. Yeah, that might be if that is suppressed. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
Um,
maybe.
I know it said that, like, because Scorpios, they have a natural thing for going deep into attachments
Yes,
and intimacy
yes.
and relationships, and just everything has to be on a deeper level. It can't be surface with them, and they can feel bad about having to have that deep attachment, especially in today's society when everybody's so shallow and surface. But yeah,
Hmm.
no, that's who you are. You're supposed to dive deep into everything, so
Yes.
do it.
Yeah, and they probably. Yeah,
Deep
they and
dive. Breathe in
they.
the
But
prana.
then in positive way, they might be the best spies, the best researchers, the best finding solutions where nobody finds a solution. So on because they could be very good in science too. So they will find, yeah, so they go deep, like yeah, like now everything gets revealed. Maybe whistleblowers have a kind of Lilith in yeah, in Scorpio or House 8 on that
Yeah.
level. Eh? Then on
Yeah.
love level, it's yeah, probably they might be the best lovers or the best knowing how to please sexual the partner. I mean, I would think so.
Right. Yeah.
So
Oh, I read Pisces men understand women.
ah,
Like,
Pisces men understand women. Okay.
physical needs, I guess you could say.
Physical
I just
speed, yeah,
read that
but
the other day.
Pisces feel everything. So, but if they have Venus in Pisces, is also a good thing. So
Um,
yeah.
but back to Scorpio. It's just something I read. But back to Scorpio. Uh, oh, it also said that if they are in tune with that, and like with that side of themselves, they will easily attract other people with that nature of wanting to go
Yes.
deeper into things, and you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah. 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 They will much easier go, and they can, and even they feel also very deep. Like they have an extremely sensitive senses. Like yeah, they have yeah, yeah, that's Pisces.
oh,
Yeah,
I
Pisces.
forgot.
Yeah,
We're
Billy
Mrs.
is Pisces.
is
Yeah, okay.
a Pisces.
Yeah, but
All
whatever.
right.
Yeah, yeah, okay. So
That
let's
new
go
thing for
for
the Pisces.
okay. Mhm. So yeah, they have a sixth senses. Their sixth senses are very much developed. Let's say it in that way.
Yeah.
They have like extremely strong sixth senses. So you never fool them anyhow. Hmm.
No. And like with
Yeah.
Scorpio and stuff, because they are into more of the
Hmm.
taboo type of things. Um, so there would almost, and plus they are kind of like a suffering transformative sign,
Yeah. Yeah.
um,
True.
nature. So like, and like I have Scorpio rising, so I can kind of relate. But um, uh, so when you
Yeah.
do
We
go
have our
into things, I'm sorry, just when you do start going into things that society deems like
Yes.
weird or taboo,
Yes.
there is a guilt attached to that or a shame
There is
attached. Like, oh,
yeah,
if
very
people know
much.
that I like that, they're gonna think I'm weird or something. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And so and I understand because our society sucks and we've all been brainwashed, but
Yeah.
like we really need to start being ourselves. Like, and it's hard sometimes, but you have to be like, this is who I am. This is what I like. This is
Yeah.
what I'm
Mhm.
into. I oh well, you know what I mean? You can like your little, you know,
Yeah.
crochet, and I can like my dark stuff.
Yeah, 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 true. Yeah, I like crocheting. You like your dog? No, thanks. I'm like an old maid. Actually, I have a little bit like knitting and making clothes or whatever. Like the typical, how do you say, the typical cliche from an old maid. She's knitting at home and she's
Yeah.
doing cooking cakes and blah, 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 blah. Okay, and you're doing your dog stuff.
Just give me the dark stuff.
Oh yeah, so
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
Mm.
But you know
Okay.
what I mean? I'm just
Yeah, I
like,
know. You're not just
yeah, this is just
making jokes.
example. It's not
Yeah,
for real.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
It's
right.
no, it's good. It's no, it's funny. It's good. So, but they have, yeah, they have, they go deep. Let's actually like you do your research, like in ancient, like if people go for really want to know what happened 5,000 years ago in Egypt, they're the one that will go really. They look be not according the signs they are used to or the books they used to read. No, they go beyond. They find new info where nobody finds info. Those kinds. Very interesting. I mean, that must be very interesting. You have your six senses and your Lilith in Scorpio in every way. So yeah, where is it? Let's go. Let's when you go in dating. Where do you have your Lilith? Tell me where your Lilith is. Okay, I think I'm
Yeah.
okay. Hmm.
But yeah, so
Yeah,
I don't know. Don't be
yeah.
scared of the dark. That's Scorpio.
Okay. Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Well, okay, I think that's is for Scorpio more like. Yeah, and
Yeah.
if you, yeah, the dark side, we don't know. We don't have to tell when everything is out of balance. People can make up for themselves. But we try to have the Lilith in balance out, the qualities,
Yeah. Plus,
without
like,
shame.
right, right, to
Mm.
explore your qualities without
Yes.
shame, without
Yeah.
um and finding a balance because like I said, overindulgence in anything is usually bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
Hmm. Yeah.
but damn it, I forget what I was gonna say. If I remember, I'll say it. I
Oh, yeah. Okay. You're
don't know.
Scorpio. Yeah. Sixth sense, your depth, your, yeah.
Oh,
The,
I was gonna say that too. Okay, so because like a lot of stuff we've been taught is dark. Like it was just like 5 years ago that I learned the real meaning of a cult. The word occult. Every time I
yeah.
heard word cult, it was like Satan. That's what was in my head,
Yeah.
programmed in
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
head. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
even when like you brought up Egypt, even like when we say go to the dark, that doesn't necessarily mean like
Mhm.
crazy killer stuff. Like,
Yeah.
it
Yeah. Yeah.
also means like things that are hidden, things that
Yeah.
are told are off limits
Yeah.
because it's usually when you just like dive into those things is when you discover new truths. So
Yeah.
the dark isn't necessarily just because like I feel like a lot of times words carry connotations
Hmm.
and our
Yes,
words
it is.
are so distorted it builds the wrong idea in your head. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
it is. It
So,
is. Yeah.
yeah,
Mhm.
some
It's
scientific.
also all that kind of conditioning and putting a label on words, on yeah, actually everything what is actually how you say is yeah, actually polluted by our
Hmm.
words, by our language, by the conditionings, and that's why yeah,
Yeah,
Lilith is suffering. Lilith is suffering.
yeah,
Yeah. Hmm.
yeah. That's what
So
I'm saying. Oh my God! Now that you said that, like as a collective, like because I think even like a lot of I don't know what brainwashed people, whatever people that believe in narrative, right?
yeah,
I think even a lot of them, even if they're believing what's on TV, they don't like living like, oh, I got to work
yeah,
40 hours a week and I can barely pay my bills and
yes.
you
Hmm.
know what I mean? You got to
Yes.
struggle to send my kid to college, whatever. Like, I think on a collective level, I mean, as a whole, like
Yeah.
almost every single person on the planet knows we are not living the way we're supposed to.
Yeah,
You know what I
true.
mean?
Everybody should know that. Yeah.
And some little, even if it's like just a little ember,
Hmm. Yeah.
we all know it, you know? And so it's almost like a dark lilith of the and oh, and it has all those ties to Christianity. It might be a spell, but like, you know,
Could be.
like where we have to start being, even as a collective, being who we are and what
Yeah.
we know to be, you know, right, at least for ourselves,
Yes.
because that collectively changes
Hmm.
the whole, you know, world vibe, whatever system
It is.
we
It
do
is. It
that.
is.
Yeah,
Hmm. It is. Hmm. And we come, yeah, we can claim back our power by using those strength in ourselves instead of, yeah,
yeah.
yeah. It's like unplugging. Yeah, yeah. We need guidance. Yeah, and kind of. But it's yeah. We gave our life actually to 0.1%, more or less. We did it, huh?
Yeah, we did. Well, I mean, well, it's not blame because we did it too, but I'm just saying,
Yeah.
like, it started generations ago,
Yes.
and every
Yes.
generation gives up a little
Yeah.
more,
Yeah. So
and
and the
now we're here in the stages of give up everything or die.
yeah,
So
give it
that's where we're
everything.
at now.
Complete. Yeah. Yeah. It is. It is complete slavery. Complete slavery. Yes. Yeah. Uh. Yeah. Okay. Mhm. So guidance is found within. Yes, but in the yeah, but people don't know where to look. But
It comes from within, but nobody knows where to look. Right here. But that's so true. True.
Oh, so there we are. Um, let's.
About to die. So where we're at. I'm kidding.
Hmm,
Okay. I think we're on Sag now.
yeah, yeah, Sag, yeah. Such that is actually the natural finding belief, like confidence, and a great um, faith in life itself, without needing religions or whatever, or people telling you how to live. I think Sagittarius is the visionary, and he knows he um, has this positive, optimistic um, way of life. He knows how, yeah, the know how to live. How do you say it? How that is how I mean that's how I would think. Like yeah, yeah, everybody their own path, and Sagittarius doesn't need. He believes in himself, and in he has the gut feeling. I would say, like okay, he goes his own path. He doesn't need. Yeah, he doesn't need to tell someone how or what to believe. That's what I more or less think. But what do you say? Because there's more than that.
Oh. just that yeah, that they like, okay, like when a kid asks, because they're curious, right, and they want to
Yes.
explore and know things. You know how like sometimes you keep asking questions as a kid
Yes.
and they're like, just shut up, just stop asking questions, whatever, you know what I mean? Or I already gave you my answer. Um, so you almost have like a guilt or a shame
Yeah.
tied to that. Like, I can't
Yeah.
ask too many questions. I can't explore. I
Ah, yeah,
can't be
yes,
this
yes. The
independent. You know
explorer.
what I mean?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
And you have to, like, even with, because Sagittarius don't like to be tied down.
No.
And
They
I
want
have,
freedom.
right. And there's this song that I like. I just discovered this new like band. Well, I don't know. They're like 10
Mhm.
years old, but I like them. But it's great because it says, the one part, it's about traveling to the ends of the world, whatever. But
Mhm.
there's this one part that says, just because I love you doesn't mean I'm going to stay. Meaning,
Yeah.
like, I love you, but I have to go out and explore the
Yes.
world. Like,
Yeah,
that's who.
that's true. That yeah, that's
Yeah.
typical the explorer. Yeah,
Yeah. So,
maybe they are the pioneers who discovered new countries, new
right.
areas in the old days. Yeah, pioneer. Yeah, yeah, giving freedom to the pioneering, but maybe not only in discovering yeah land or a new culture or whatever, but in everything pioneering. So they're like the pioneers. Actually, together with Aries, Aries is kind also pioneering, but I think. The discoverers also like the philosophers the good I mean the yes like they question daring to question to yeah they question they dare to question everything but if they're suppressed yeah they're not allowed to ask yeah they might feel they're not allowed uh,
Don't read the comments.
yeah 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 and sometimes I read too and then I stop I know then
Yeah, don't
my
read them.
eloquent yeah. And yeah, yeah, and a good teacher would love to have a good teacher should have actually kind of um, yes, a kind of a good teacher should have kind of uh, open to the questioning from children without knowing the answers also because we are not. I mean, yeah, a
Yeah.
teacher can say I don't know this,
I
but
don't
this is
know.
very yeah. That should be very important. Teacher should say that. Also, yeah, and Sagittarius are actually many times good teachers because they feel the spirit of the children. They are they know how to yeah
Yeah.
to anticipate with know how to teach and yeah, see, like Jonathan must have had extremely well, yeah, good teachers. And he has this in Leo, but I have to know, yeah, in seven. Um, voluntary travel, me too. I
Voluntary
love traveling.
travel.
No, I love traveling spontaneously. That's what I do. I have because you have also now house nine, but I'm a traveler. I just go to one place. I never book hotel. I always find places. Maybe the first day when I go, and then I will see. And it always works out. And then that's my best me. Then okay, hi, I find hey, wow, I discover things that other people don't see because I don't follow the path
The
of the
plant.
tourist.
Yeah. Yeah.
I follow my own path, and it's very yes. And people say, yeah, but if you go with Christine, you travel with Christine, you always get lost. That's also you always get lost somewhere. We have all this kind of a travel, but that's the fun part. That's the fun part.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the Sagittarius. So they should be free, exploring, and being confident in it. Like and yes, yeah, I'm a nomad. Can you imagine? Like this year, I didn't travel. It drives me crazy. It drives me
Oh,
crazy.
yeah. Like, I'm getting sick of being here. Like, this is crazy that
Yeah.
we can't go nowhere. And I really feel like, Germany and Berlin and walls and checkpoints. And yeah, I have a feeling they're coming on the borders of
Yeah,
each
yeah,
state.
yeah, yeah, no.
Yeah, I have a
Yeah,
feeling.
and I was thinking about let's go to Egypt because we now I think Jonathan is reading the book. Did you read the book Initiation of somebody? I wanted to do this. That's my program, my next project, maybe for doing live stream. And if you can read it, you order it. Initiation. It's amazing. The book. It's amazing. And I
Okay.
asked Jonathan. He is already reading it and actually Gerard should read it too. It's amazing, that book, and everybody would love it. Actually, everybody would love it. It's and that is yeah. I would yeah, but yeah, leaving.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, it's
anyhow,
coming.
yes. Yeah,
Yeah,
you should.
it's
We should.
coming.
And I have that still that dream, like I'm the explorer. That's me too. Like, okay, I want to go to a place, and I have that dream. I didn't make yet. I should next week. I have the project make my dream in draw it, manifest it in the drawing. But
Manifest it, I know.
I have my cafe with coffee. How shall I call it?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I've been thinking about that too. I know, this
Oh,
is
really?
crazy
But
because
it's not only a dream, it's like a super desire I have. Like, oh my God. And Jonathan would have, yeah, they would have that. Actually, now we're exploring. Jonathan would be doing all his readings of Shakespeare, Tai Ching, and all that kind of stuff. And Gerard is doing his gardening and
our
building.
kids
Yeah,
would be so smart.
yeah.
All the kids that
Yeah.
live there would be so smart if we
But
had a
I'm
little
really
community.
dreaming that. Oh, I hope maybe I can. I mean, but if still, yeah, retire from slavery, yes, and have our own thing. That would be so beautiful.
I know.
Yeah, I can picture it actually quite well. I'm not so good in picturing things, but this one I can picture. So because yeah, we have our house now, and we know. I mean, whatever is with traveling, I can picture very well. But that's about it. But it would be so wonderful. But not in the like hut style, but a little bit with like tiny houses, the modern way. I mean, the modern but simple way, eco
Yeah.
farming. It's
Well,
nice.
I want log cabin. I want
Yeah, a
logs.
cabin is
I want real
nice.
old fashioned. Yeah.
Yes,
Wood
I
stove.
like this. Yeah, and I like a sauna. I need a
Yeah, I
sauna.
don't need
Like,
any.
oh yeah.
No. Oh, I know. I know. I took that Himalayan salt bath and I
Yes,
was
yes,
like,
Jonathan.
"Hey, can we
Yes.
build a can we build a fire hot tub outside?"
Yes,
They're
and
like, "No." I was like,
okay,
"Please."
a fireplace, a big fireplace inside. Yeah, I know. I have that kind. I will be the boss. I will be the boss in the community house. I'm running the community house because
Now your Leo's kicking in. I'm the leader. This is what's happening.
okay, you can come in the morning. I will have my coffee ready for
Yeah.
everybody. Then we have meetings and what's going to do today? Who's going to do this? Oh, it would be so wonderful. And who's taking, yeah, and who is going to help? There is no food. But yeah, okay.
Well, that's like
Anyhow,
I don't know why this. Well, because I'd rather just be like I don't know, a person that takes care of their little world. But
yeah,
anyway, like I don't really care about being involved in the matrix and having money and stuff like that. Like I really don't. But
me
except for
neither.
I would want money to travel. But other than that, I wouldn't give a crap, you know? And like with the whole feminism and the
Yes,
Black Lilith and all, we'll bring it all back. But
yeah,
because like
yes,
what is so wrong with a woman who wants to like make sure the house is clean and everything's run
yeah,
well
true.
and taking care of the children and teaching them and taking them places and doing things with
Mm-hmm.
them, you know what I mean? Like
Mm-hmm.
that is like if like I if a woman in America, if a woman is like just I'm a stay-at-home mom, it's almost like why is that such a bad thing that a
Yeah,
woman wants
true.
to just
No,
garden and grow food and feed
me
her
too.
family
Yeah,
and I
mm,
feel like you have a bigger impact on the world that way because
yeah.
if you're raising your children right and in love, they're going to be good people and go out into the world and do
Yes,
good things.
so nice.
So,
Yeah, no, I had never was a career woman. I never wanted to do, I never was like, no, I just survived because you need money
right,
for a living and I want to do a traveling. Okay, yeah, I have a job because I want to do this, but not like I would be have been happy to just being creative. Like my mother was
right,
actually, she was, but and also yeah, going out. I'm also outside person and all this kind of stuff and being creative. But yeah, and healing herbs, all that kind of different kind of things because life is full of different things and knocking boots all night. Natural mothering, yes. Okay.
Yeah, see, I was just meant to like, and that's the other thing, because like I switched jobs a lot and everything,
Yes.
and I'm not responsible.
Mhm.
No, I am responsible. I just don't like slavery. Like, I don't understand how you don't
Yeah,
get that.
true.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm not programmed to be a slave like most of you accept it. So
Yes.
I'm not
Yes.
irresponsible. I just don't like it's not me.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
and it's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yep.
true. It is. But yeah, we're meant for born for a natural life. Also, you have a strong yes on a lake. I would really have to. Yeah, like in Finland, it was perfect. And she invited me again. So in Finland, it was like the perfect lodge. But in winter it's very cold. It's like really cold winters, a lot of snow. And they're used to it. She loves it. But I'm also not really a snow person. But my God, in the summer, it okay, thank you. Got my movie for tonight. Yes.
Uh,
So sweet. They were going to watch a romantic movie. Say there is a chick movie. I want to be there. And they never do it. Always on this. And now say, okay, I will you can put it on a stick so I can see it maybe tomorrow, not now. Anyhow, yes, that was perfect place. But that's pioneering. That's actually the freedom. Exploring the freedom is a little bit in Sagittarius, I would say, being able to free yourself,
right,
explore nature, yeah. And actually having the courage to do, like, actually also in the old days, an explorer, he had to give up everything, and he never knew um oh, what movie it's oh, Elias, Elias, um Leer, wacht, Leerdi, I will ask him. I will text Elias, he bring my movie. What movie? Um, anyhow, they had also to fear for their life. They did not always a chick movie, a chick movie, chick, but not really a chick movie. Um, they had to fear for their life also, and many times they didn't came back because they
right,
died during their exploring. So that's actually the ultimate surrendering. If you want really have a passion for something, you should be able to die for it.
right.
Um, so I'm gonna look up the name of the movie. Yes. Wait. Um, and yeah. So what else is there from? Uh,
That's it.
from it? I think that's it. Huh?
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, just that if you it like if you it suppress that need to explore and
Yes.
ask questions and stuff, it could come out in a negative way, almost like running away. There's a difference
Yeah.
between leaving to explore and running away. So
Ah, yeah.
that's it.
Leap Year. Gerard, the name of the movie is Leap Year. It's good. Would be good for us if we have to leap year. Leap and then year. Leap Year. It's a new movie. I don't know what about this, but it seems to be an interesting. It's about a relationship, but even men like the movie, so must be interesting then, because most of the time the men here in
Man,
house, if
like,
you have a romantic movie, they run away. But this was seems to be an interesting movie, so everybody might like it. So leap year. Mhm. Okay, so
all
that
right.
was Sagittarius, exploring and being able to
Oh my God,
yeah,
I'm
to
hungry
dare
and
to
tired.
question everything. Yes. After Sagittarius, there is Capricorn.
Sorry.
Yeah. Mhm.
I got some residuals still from being sick.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. I just shoved it up my nose on camera. Lilith and Capricorn. I did.
Mhm.
I can't believe I just did that. Oh well.
Yeah.
Um,
Yes, authority. Yeah, that's
yeah, the
uh
need for like ambition to excel, to succeed.
yeah,
Um,
leap year. Yes, Laurie, that's the movie, Leap Year. Yeah. Okay, just want to say. I don't know, but seems to be an interesting movie. Mhm.
random buggies. Yep. Yeah. Fling them all over the
Ah,
place.
yeah.
Just fling them at people. Oh
Yeah, hopefully they're not wearing masks. I don't know. Okay.
yeah. I can fling them on that you know, lunchroom board.
Yes.
That's what it's for, right? To protect us from
Yes.
snot.
Yeah.
Snot all over it. Oh my God, you have no idea how hypocritical that was. On the day that it's been the busiest since I've been there,
Yeah.
they installed plastic panels.
Oh,
Like, how
really?
hypocritical is that? Like,
Yeah.
that is so hypocritical. So, on the day that you let in the most customers at the same time,
Yeah.
you separated all our lunch tables so we can't sit together and put barriers in between each table.
Oh my God,
That is so hypocritical.
that's
That is
hypocritical.
so, yeah. Like, the customers coming in is safe, but you eating with another person, you had to be in a
Yeah,
barrier. Yeah, it's
it's
crazy.
crazy. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
I couldn't believe this shit was real. I was so mad. You have no idea. And then everybody's just like, yeah, and I'm like, okay, let's do something. Like,
Yeah, true.
I'm tired of
Hmm.
complying.
Yes.
I'm over
Okay.
it.
Okay, you have mhm.
So listen, Capricorn.
Yeah. So now we're in Capricorn. So Capricorn is about ambition, about yeah, being very yeah. Oh, what did I say?
The need to succeed, to excel,
Yes.
um, uh, maybe
Yeah,
even like authority.
yes, the high positions they want actually in society,
Yeah.
kind of, yeah, but in
And a
a positive
Capricorn
way, yeah. Mhm.
and a Capricorn will will succeed, right? If they're using their qualities, and you don't always have to step on other people to succeed.
No, no,
And
no. Mhm.
right, but sometimes, like, so say to succeed, you can't go out with your friends. You can't
Yes.
because you know that you have this job to do in order to achieve
Mm.
your goal, and you can, be guilted or shamed into thinking, like, that's bad. You're always doing this or you're always doing that, but to achieve your goal, but that's your qualities. You know how to achieve your goals, so don't ever
Yeah.
take on
Mhm.
that shame or feel bad about you doing what you need to do, you know to
Yes.
it's about basically about achieving your true authentic self, your
Yes.
most wonderful quality,
Yeah.
and
Yeah. On being,
usually
yeah.
it
Yeah.
is sorted to, like, a shame where, like,
Yeah.
like, if
Yeah, it
I
could be someone who is taught at home, like be humble, don't want anything, be nice, and they might have Lilith in Capricorn, and they don't dare to fight for their ambition, like of what they want, whatever it is. It doesn't have to be like, yeah, it could be anything. What is your ambition in life? And then
right,
maybe they're told like, no, 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 you just have to do this. That's for dream or something like that. So and actually they have
right,
all the quality to reach their goal. Yeah, something like that.
right, because, like, even like
Yeah.
your goal could be to be like a painter, and
Yeah.
and we're all taught, like, that's the other thing I was thinking, right? Think about that. We even teach our kids, like, oh, you can achieve any dream you want. And then when they're like, oh, well, I want to reconstruct the pyramids,
Yeah.
you're like, no, keep your dreams to reasonable expectations.
Yes. Yes.
And it's
Yes.
like, that's so contradictory. We
Yeah.
just told them they could reach their dreams. And then when they tell us their dreams, we're like, no, that's
Yeah.
unachievable.
It is. It is. It is. Yeah.
And it's crazy that we do that because, yeah,
Mhm.
that's insane. Like, no, what if they could rebuild the pyramids and make them work again? Let them, you know what I mean? I just,
Yeah, that's one. Yeah, the crazy people. They are the one who succeed. They have the craziest ideas, and they start and they try. Just try and error and trial and error. So
right,
and it might work. So that's just do. Yeah, something.
right.
Yeah, and yeah. So that's yeah. Dare to go for your ambition. I had yeah. So I painted the world. Yeah. Uh,
Yeah, mine, Aries. You
ah,
know
you're in
why?
Aries. Hmm.
Because Aries sign is like this, right? And
Yeah.
Taurus is around with the horns, but they both
Yes.
have horny things. So I'm always like, Taurus, Aries, hard. I have to
Oh yeah,
like
yeah.
really
Then look, yeah,
figure out the
yeah.
symbol
Areas
and
go down, and the Taurus goes up.
yeah,
Yes, yes, yeah. Hmm. Anyhow,
yeah.
but I,
So
okay, yeah, you have your Lilith in. Yeah, I have my Lilith in Gemini, but in house 7, Gemini, Gemini. So,
yeah,
but yeah, that I can scold. Yeah, sometimes I can scold very badly. That's also the the how is it? Yeah, curse and scold. You don't hear it so much, but maybe I did that some. I can do that if I need to. That's the how do you say the badass yeah
yeah.
the word castrator, not like some other can, but if necessary, I can be snappy too. Um, good. So yeah, what is it? Yeah, now we are done with
Capricorn.
Capricorn.
Yeah,
Yes,
we're on Aquarius.
yeah. Now we are Aquarius. Oh, that's being yeah. Aquarius is actually the one who is totally have might have eccentric ideas or totally um, before I mean like trendy and before everybody is there, he might have already that kind of knowledge that we are not ready yet for, like the one who the inventors for example, like Tesla. Maybe he invented already long before we had a phone. He was already no, was it? Yeah, we had hardly a phone to communicate, for example, and Tesla was already busy with free energy.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can relate it to that.
Well, I know like it was saying that so one is because Aquarius thinks outside the box. So they
Yes,
might have almost like a shame or a fear even of sharing those ideas because they're usually not
yes,
the normal
yes,
ideas.
yeah,
And they have to every single in the book that I had, every single one always ended with um exercising that true
mhm,
quality of yourself and having confidence in it empowers you to get over that shame and
yes,
fear and guilt. Right. So
mhm,
there was that, but it was also about how Aquarius is how they look at humanity, right? The group.
yes,
And even though, because they're so outside the box, a lot of times they don't fit into the group, but they have to kind of be okay with being a part of a group.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they have to
That's
get,
true.
because everybody needs people,
Yeah,
whether we
yeah,
want
and
to
they're
deny it or
actually
not.
very good. They can relate very well with groups because they feel if they allow themselves. Yes.
Right.
So yeah, they can be their own self being in a group. So because they are just very authentic, and people just like them as they are.
Yeah.
That's I think more like Aquarius, like they are. Yeah. And yeah, they're thinking outside the box. They have to allow it for themselves. Yeah, more like that.
Right. And I
So
almost feel like Lilith is kind of like a Chiron, right? Like we all have some
yes,
kind of
actually,
wound.
Lilith is a kind of She's outside the box living. She's somebody who doesn't follow the rules and
Right.
mhm.
Right. And it's like you have this like we all do, right? Especially in this society. You know what I mean? Like I always say
Yeah,
like people look like they have their shit together, but in their head they're messed up just like I am.
yes, yes,
You know? So and it's like we all have these quirks about ourselves. We all talk to ourselves like I say when I'm right. So when I'm meditating, it's like I'm finally me when I reach this certain state. But then my matrix brain has been so programmed. It's like, oh, she's reaching consciousness. Hey, you want to play a game? Like it's just, you know what I mean? It's like the matrix brain kicks on and starts
yes,
saying stuff to you. You know what I mean? Or like, yo, you got to do stuff. You got to get the laundry done. Like
yeah,
it
yeah, like that, yeah,
yeah,
like that,
And
yeah,
so like we all have that matrix brain voice that tells us things
mhm,
that aren't really true about
yeah,
ourselves, but because of circumstances or childhood or whatever it may be, we
yeah,
have that. And it's usually a negative feeling. And and we do have to start learning how to be like, that's not real, and be okay with who we are, no matter how weird or strange or
Yes.
you know it may be. And a lot of times that's us thinking that it's weird or strange. I think most
Yes.
people respond to people when they're being authentic.
Yes.
Yeah, better, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like that. Yeah, like Asabi said, yes, Muna, Asabi, Muna. Yeah, Aquarius is ahead of their time. Yeah, most of the time they are. And actually, if they're devoted to help humanity. Mhm. Okay. Okay. Yes. I think, yeah, for Aquarius that's it about. I think, yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Mhm.
Okay, we're at
Um.
Pisces.
Yeah. Then
I
we
got a
have
pain.
Pisces. Hmm? Yeah, yeah.
We're at the
So
word.
it's only capital,
Give
yes.
you some water.
Mm-hmm. Yes, 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 yes. Uh, uh, yeah, but you're a
Okay.
group's leader. Yeah. Um, Pisces, they have actually probably a natural sense for spirituality, for the finding the right path in spiritual matters, I would think. Uh, mm,
Yeah. Oh, well,
so,
it said, like a lot of times, and I know this from the Neptune in the first house and stuff, like Pisces
yeah,
are more like spiritual, right? They're more kind of,
yes.
it's almost like they're born with a veil, a thinner veil.
Yes, yeah,
In the
they are.
world.
Like they're very
Yeah.
transparent. Yes, almost like the gazy eyes, and they're in another world. They're never from
Yeah.
this world. Yeah,
And in the
yeah,
material world, that stuff is kind of looked at as weird, right? So
mm,
you could be like shamed
yeah,
for like saying things that
yeah,
are, or like even like, religion, like I was raised Catholic and I asked questions and it was like
yeah,
sacrilege. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Questioning. And I'm like, yeah, but I just
Yeah, I
met
did
God.
too. And it was like, what is
Yeah.
she asking? You are not allowed.
Right.
You
But God
know,
said I could do it too. Oh, you're
yeah.
not God. But that's what it just
And there was a
said.
and there was a child, and he asked me a little no, baby was just learning potty, and he says, does Jesus, little Jesus also do potty? Like, so bad, the teacher didn't know what to answer. Like this for a child, he's busy to learn potty. And Jesus also doing potty.
Right.
It's so fine. But then the people that don't know, I find it so cute and so like so sweet. And the people looking, oh, how do we have to answer that question? It's so like so
Like, yeah,
stupid.
he
It's a
was on
child
earth.
for
He came.
Christ's sake. He's
Yeah.
not going to hell. He's asking, does deities also do potty?
Yeah.
That's so crazy. Yeah, we are
Yeah.
both
So
Leos. We are both Leos. There was Leos, and we have all both the moon in
Gemini,
Gemini, and our rising
rising sign,
sign is Scorpio.
Scorpio. Both of us.
Mm.
We're cosmic sisters
Yeah, we're
from
cosmic
another
sisters.
dimension.
Yes, for sure. Okay,
And we're
yeah,
trying to go
yes,
back because this place sucks.
yes. Now this time we have to work. Eh? Come on.
Yeah.
Okay. Um.
Yeah.
Okay.
Weirdos
So
are
Pisces.
awesome.
Yeah, Pisces is actually the one who has a natural. And it's natural in spiritual world or whatever has to do with spirituality.
Yeah.
The
Um,
boats are, yes.
yeah. So just that, they could have a shame, or like almost like a fear of expressing their true spirituality, or um
Mhm.
they
Yes.
don't like labels,
Yes.
and they don't like people. It said that they'll resist people who put labels on other people. They
Yes.
don't really like
Mhm.
labels. And but they'll struggle with that.
Yes.
And
And
like I said, once you accept that, hey, I'm just spiritual and I see
yes.
freaky shit.
Yeah, and they
You're
have very difficult. And they have more difficulties in the material world for sure because they feel and sense very deeply, and they sense no, but we should do it like this, or I feel like that, and the school says different, and the parents says different. So they feel like she can feel very unhappy in a very materialistic world. If they
Yeah.
have parents who are like extremely materialistic, the child can suffer a lot. So there should be they are good with creative parents, with parents who allow them to be themselves, with parents who are spiritual, but yeah, but then also guidance in the practical, help them to live in the practical world too. So, but if they are only like parents, very materialistic, they will suffer then.
Yeah.
Um, mm. and they have a natural feeling for spirituality, so they will probably say, "That's not right." I don't like, maybe they know innate what is right about religions or not. Could be also something like that because they feel it more from inside, and they will speak up. But if they are not allowed, so yeah, they can suppress it. Yeah.
Right.
Uh,
Yeah.
so.
So, but
Mhm.
yeah, it was just all what I had was just all about the shame of that. And it plus it's like I said, Lilith is like your darker desires and your deeper desires. And that is
Yes.
also tied to who we really are, because
Yes.
most of us do not feel completely free to be who we are, because we live in a very judgmental world where
Yeah.
everything is supposed to meet a set standard
Yeah.
society
Mhm.
rules. So your
Mhm.
darker inner desires, like a lot
Yes.
of mine are like really normal,
Yes.
subtle stuff that like most people would be like, wow, that's your dark desire. And I'm like, yes,
Yeah,
you know,
dog. Yeah.
it's just not accepted in this world.
Yeah.
But yeah, like most of mine are very simple and not weird at all.
Talk desires, yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah. No, yeah, just your yeah, actually your true desires would say that's
Right.
Lilith, yeah, your
Yeah.
true desires. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
and Lilith does know how, like, sometimes I'm like, oh, the feminine ways, right? Because
Yeah,
we know how to use them.
yeah,
You to get what we want sometimes, you know. But I mean, even I'm not saying weird, sexy stuff. I'm saying like even like being polite at a store or something. You know what I mean? Like how to finagle people
yeah.
sometimes. But um, Lilith does have confidence. Like she
Mhm.
had the confidence. Like Adam was the only man on earth, and she was like, "Whatever, I'm leaving." Right? She
Yeah,
had confidence
okay.
to know what
Yeah,
she
but she finds
wanted.
some, yeah, it is true, yeah. Okay, yeah, that's confidence. Oh my God, there's only one man in the world. I think, no, I can do better.
Yeah, exactly. There's no
Yeah,
woman in the world. Screw him. He would treat me evil. You know what I mean? And she was out.
she
So
was
I'm
out.
just saying, like,
That way you're
Lilith,
so, yeah,
yeah, like if you embrace your true who you are,
yeah,
then and that confidence, so Black Moon Lilith isn't a bad thing. And like I said, like
no,
because you'll hear a
no.
lot of stuff on the internet and the new age, whatever it's called.
Yeah, but also mushrooms, yes. Yeah, yeah, maybe she tried mushrooms. That
Yeah,
special mushroom.
yeah, she ate the mushroom, was like, yeah, screw this shit. I'm not being on the bottom.
Yeah, she cheated the mushrooms. Okay. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, so
okay. Yeah, that's about
find your
us.
confidence to be yourself.
Yeah,
That's how
be
I see
yourself,
it.
whatever it takes. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
okay. That's about it. It's about our
And real quick
Lilith.
too, yeah,
Yeah.
and shame and guilt a lot of times is not out actually ours.
No, no.
It's put on us from somewhere else.
Yeah, it has.
You
It
know what I
started
mean?
already in the Bible. They say, "Mea culpa, mea culpa, mea culpa." You say when you go to church. When I was going to church, and there is some kind of thing you have to repeat, and then you say, "Mea culpa, mea culpa, mea culpa." They will say, "I'm guilty, I'm guilty, I'm guilty," and yeah. So it's a conditioning. So from childhood, like when we were going
Hmm.
um, to church from 6 years old. We could when we did our first communion. I don't know how it's in America, but anyhow. And then we were taught what the what to say what happens in church and things like that. But there was one thing like there was one thing you have to say, mea culpa, mea culpa, mea culpa. It's Latin. I'm guilty. I'm guilty. I'm guilty. And my guru said it's so much in Christianity guiltiness. It's most because
Yeah.
you learn it from childhood unconsciously because you don't know what you say, but you say mea culpa, and you
Well,
hear it from the priest, and then and it just gets into you without any kind of filter, and
yeah.
that's why you're full of guilt. And even you do the most crazy things, you're still full of guilt, she said.
Guilt. Right. Yeah. And you're even taught like um you're born in sin.
Yes.
Like like
Yeah, it's
not even
crazy.
born with beautiful new life in the world that's about to learn everything. You're born in sin. Like that's
Yeah.
crazy. And that's psychological conditioning. Like, because that's what
Yes.
I say all the time. Of course I'm screwed up. Catholic guilt. Are you kidding me?
Yes.
Catholics are supposed to feel guilty about everything. Like
Everything. It's the worst.
everything. Like,
It's the
yeah,
worst because the Muslims don't have that. They don't have the guilt. Hindus don't have the guilt. It's especially the Catholics have it very, very strongly, and maybe
yeah,
Christian more than other kind of religions. Because the
yeah,
other yeah, actually, yeah, shame, everything was wrong. You whatever you did, yeah, was wrong.
yeah. And you were supposed to feel guilt and shame.
Mm.
And it's like and then you were supposed to ask a man, not even God, a man for forgiveness. And and that's what I mean about because like, we all know like Rome and they didn't
Mm.
really ever fall and they got all
Yeah.
that knowledge and shit and the Catholic religion and everything. And I think they have a lot to do with this spell casting shit that's been
Yeah,
done to us
probably.
for thousands of years. Because like,
Ex- Yeah, that's the
yeah,
abuse from the Bible. Jesus never said you're born in sin. Jesus
no,
never said, yeah, like that. That's what I was mentioned. All those things that make you free has been let out of the Bible. I was discussing maybe two, yeah, it was a kind of discussion before, and it's yeah, and then somebody 200 years, like I say, like Paul, I mean, he's not really that important, but he wrote the Bible, but he let a lot out of it, and he miss in and the women is in other religion much more important. The Hindu, they have all Shaktis, they have the goddesses, and you have the gods, they're all important. But in Catholic, they didn't talk about Mother Mary, and she had such a more important role, but it's never talked about. There's only
right.
talking about Magda Magdalena, but then she was a hooker. I mean, yeah, okay, another sin, but she was released from her sin. Yeah, come on, give me a break. Like that. It's like, yeah. Mm, mm.
um,
Yeah, maybe, yeah. Indian muffle who shames women for their skin. Yeah, India. It's yeah, but yeah. That's another thing in India. But anyhow, the goddesses are important as the gods in Indian Hindu. But of course, they
right,
have also their conditioning and totally wrong interpretation from the Vedas. So that happens everywhere. But
right,
it's like that. That's the matrix. Like whatever is the freeing from religion is left out and the doctrine is left in, because actually every religion is the gateway to spirituality, so to get yourself free from the mundane materialistic world, but they made it worse.
right.
So
Well, that's why I always say spirituality is you. It is
mm,
nothing else. Like you can read books and go to different religions and be like, oh, I like that. I'm gonna try that, or I like that, so I'm gonna, practice that or whatever. It doesn't have to be like, like for me, I don't, I don't really like. I was born and raised Catholic, and
me
there's some
too.
things out of the Bible that I really like and I resonate with, and
Yeah,
they are good for
true.
me. And there's
Mm,
different things from like, Norse mythology and their gods and goddesses that I relate to, and
yeah.
that's right for me. And so I don't have to be and like the Egyptians' version of heaven and ascension and
Mm,
going to the
yes.
next levels and stuff. That in my mind makes sense to me, so that's for me. So it doesn't matter, I can blend whatever I want to blend
Hmm.
from whatever, because this is my experience on earth and this is what I'm communicating back to the
Yeah.
universe, and it doesn't matter what anyone else thinks of it. It doesn't have
Yeah.
to be right or wrong, it's right for me personally. And that's why I
Yeah.
say with spirituality, you don't have to be like, oh, I do this and I do that and that's how I'm going to achieve something. I don't even know what the hell I'm doing half the time. I just know it feels right for me, so that's what I'm gonna do. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
Yeah,
So
that's what you should feel. Yeah, it should be like that. Actually, you have to what it speaks to you, what resonates with you, and what if you can keep on. I mean, yeah, it's again like maybe like the spirit. It's like the Tao Te King. It's with all the concept from what God or not God. It's leave the concept. Just be. Just let it be.
right.
Uh,
And when you
okay.
actually just kind of be in the present is when you're
Mm.
happy. It's
Yes.
when you're
And
thinking about the
then
past, right?
yeah.
Like, I mean, you could have happy memories or whatever, but and the future really is just stress. If you're living in the future, you're just gonna be
Yes.
stressed out the
Yes.
whole time. That is really
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, true,
And
because then nothing can come to you. That's actually Meg said it yesterday or 2 days ago in live Cosfam. I just try not to want, and what I need just comes to me. And that is actually, it's like that. It's living in the present is the inspiration. I mean, the flow comes through you. You're not. You're just there, and then then whenever you're open for the because when you're in the future, the channel is in the middle. Like this is the middle, and here is the future, and there is the past. When you're here and inspiration comes here, you miss the inspiration. I mean, the divine knowledge, whatever. That's the presence. And when you're here, you miss it also. So you just try to do it with your ego and all your little nonsensical trials to get something what you need to think you need. But when you're in the presence, the inspiration comes to you how to do things, how to reach things, how to achieve things, more or less. Of course, you have to do. It's not like it. You do your effort, but
right,
it's like just be
right,
something like
yeah,
that. Yeah,
yeah,
you
no,
cannot. Yeah.
and that's a part of this
And
crazy
that is
world
like the
too.
Pisces that just want to be. They don't want to. Then again, to the Lilith and Pisces, they don't want to know the rules. They don't. They're just already behind that. They want to feel it, and when they're open to feel it, and then they know, and that's their guide way. Yeah,
Right.
let it be, let it be, let it be. Yeah, it's nice.
Singing words of
Yeah.
wisdom. Let it be.
Yeah, voila. That's our song. Singing words of wisdom, let it be. When
You
I'm
sing
in
good.
trouble, how's this one? Mother Mary comes to me,
Yeah.
speaking words of wisdom. Let it be, let it be, let it be. Yeah, okay, I'm not good in singing. Anyhow,
Oh, look.
ah,
It's ready to
so,
like to you're
ah,
singing, I was ready.
yes. So, anyhow, anyhow, that's about Pisces, and yeah, and you can look it up in your chart. So if you want to know, it's and
Right.
probably I have my book. I left it in another place. I have to get I get because there is even more in it, but I forgot about that. Whispers, words of wisdom. Yes. So yeah, that's
Can we
it. Yes,
can,
tell. So
I was just gonna say, can we do Saries next time? Cause
yeah, next time. Yeah, this is
yeah,
too much,
I
and I
gotta
have to
pee.
dig it up. Yeah, no, it's good. Yeah,
I was like, I can't do another hour or two. I'm gonna pee
yeah,
my pants. Yeah.
yeah.
No, but Lilith's went a lot better than I expected.
Yes, it was
Lilith is hard to
spontaneously.
find. Yeah.
That's Lilith. Lilith. We had to get our yeah, our innate knowledge getting out, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
See,
Actually, that's awesome that you just said that because that's what it is. It's almost like the hidden that you had to discover for yourself,
yeah,
not from a book.
yes, yeah. Voila, exactly. That's what we did. See, every time we take a topic from astrology, we just act according that topic. Isn't that amazing?
It's amazing every time. That's
Yeah,
crazy. See, and
yeah,
then people don't think this is real. This is real, people.
yeah, yeah.
The
It
energies
is.
are real. Yeah,
They are
it's
real,
crazy.
real. Yes.
Hmm.
Okay. And moon is oh, my moon is in Sagittarius. I will travel anyhow. Because we're going in the month of Sagittarius. It starts 21st. I'm because I think I will travel.
Oh, okay. What, in
Yeah, and
December?
the 21st of December.
Yeah.
December.
Yeah.
Then Saturn and Saturn and Jupiter conjunct in Aquarius.
And
It's
Aquarius.
gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
Yes.
So
And not only are we entering the age of Aquarius, we are also entering it's the winter solstice, and it's the winter solstice of the precession of the equinoxes.
mhm.
So I feel like, because everybody's like winter blah, but on the winter solstice it's the last shortest day, which
Yes.
means the sun returns and things start heading into spring to bring new life. And so like I don't think it's going to be, I'm getting a feeling that like we're still gonna have to go through some bullshizzle, and I really do feel like a split is coming between like people that just believe and hold on to
Well,
the matrix with all their heart, and the
yes.
people, but I think more and more people are waking up.
Oh
So
yeah.
I don't think the fight is gonna be, I still think there's gonna be a fight. I just don't think it's gonna be as hard
No, I
as
don't think so either.
we
It
previously thought.
changed. Something in the energy changed.
Yes, big
Yeah,
time.
really. And in Paris, you didn't see it, but in Paris, like whole of Paris was full of yellow vest everywhere. I saw. I mean,
That's
they sent it to
awesome.
Facebook. Wonderful. And yeah, police was far away. You couldn't see any kind of police. Everybody in yellow vest. It was wonderful. I mean,
Yeah,
I saw it. I mean, I think Jonathan Hogris, he was no. See, people are fed up, and then also the thing is like the governments are getting scared. They're scared in Germany.
right,
The politicians are scared in Germany. They are having their bodyguards with them. They're hardly there to go out, and they're getting scared. So you see, people are getting their power back. And
right.
times they're changing. Yes, they are changing.
Yeah,
I think we're going to be yeah, really. I think it's gonna be. Yeah, I have more feeling it turned. The tide turned. I'm not.
yeah.
I cannot. Of course, I might be wrong. Yes, so don't kill me. Maybe they will kill me if I'm wrong. But anyhow,
I
I
do
feel
think some
it's.
crazy messed up shit's gonna happen. I
Yeah.
just don't think it's gonna be like, I mean, I was like thinking apocalyptic, shit, fire, horses riding by. Like it was bad there for a minute. I was like, oh man, dragons are coming. Like it's gonna be terrible. But I really do am starting to think like, I don't know, there's a different kind of vibe, and like I do get like every time I go to the store or work, I get aggravated.
Yeah.
Like, this is bullshit. Why aren't people standing up? But I do think there's so many of us spread out, and that things are starting to like start being contagious. And the news is so utterly ridiculous at this point that
Yeah.
even people who believe the narrative are starting to be like, that don't make sense. So
Yes. It is.
it,
It is.
it's a slow
And that's
process,
why I
but
feel
it's
my
happening.
energy around me is so strong. So yeah, like it's. I mean, for me, like the last weeks, I think, wow, my energy is so good. Wow, I feel like I'm in heaven, and there's nothing to be in heaven but my energy. I feel my energy. I mean, I feel
Yeah.
like I'm in heaven. There's nothing happening especially, but inside I feel so good, and
Yeah.
uh, and I think
Yeah.
that's
Like,
the. Yeah,
God.
I think that's telling me it's gonna be very good. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, yeah. I got stuck in Hawaii due to Rona.
Yeah.
Hawaii is also a favorite country I
I would
would
get
like
stuck
to
in
visit.
Hawaii.
And yeah, tell me. So anyhow, yeah, but still might be we have maybe to go to a little yeah,
Yeah.
kind of a little bit ugliness. I think it's okay.
Yeah.
It's not like we don't jump just that easily, but I think we will win. Let's say that.
Yeah. I mean, I do think, like you said, I do think there's going to be some ugliness, but
Yeah.
and I think a
S-
lot of the ugliness is being created. It's not even has to
ah,
be,
yes.
well, you know what I mean?
Galaxy,
It's
yeah. Galaxy might hit Mother Earth. I don't know. Do you know something about that, Susan? Uh, could be
now split.
a galaxy. That's a whole solar system. I mean, that's a. But
A galaxy is supposed to crash into our galaxy. It happens all the time, but it's on like set, like I think it's Andromeda, and it's like in a million years.
okay, yeah, yes. Back
Yeah.
when they wore wall clocks as necklaces. Yes, yes, yeah. See, I see Jonathan with his watch like his professor, and then he looks. Yeah. Uh,
Yeah. But
yes,
I think things are getting better,
I think so.
actually.
Anyhow, maybe a little bit worse and then getting better. Let's see.
Yeah.
That's our.
Or maybe
That's
it's just the universe like, hey guys, everything's gonna be all right. So when shit blows up, don't get upset about
yeah, could be too. Just have to go through it.
it. Yeah, you'll be
Mm,
all right. I'll
yeah,
find you
you.
a cave.
Yeah, it's true. Anyhow, I just hope. Yeah, and the Earth. Which airline said no? We're not going to do that bullshit. Bullshit. The people who are taking our flights, they don't have to wear masks. And I don't care what the country says. They don't have to take a vaccine, and I don't have to wear a mask. And I forgot the name about the air flight. So you have to
Oh,
fly by that airline. I have to look it up. I will put it on. Oh yeah, maybe on the next talk. Sure, does. I will put it up. Yeah, an airline who
there
says,
was
"Fuck you. We do whatever we have. We want to have. We
we
want
do
to
it
have our clients to have a nice flight without max, good food, and they will get where they want to get." One airline. See,
right,
if one airline starts, other airlines are going to
right.
follow. There just has to be one
Well, there was
example. Yeah. Some,
right. Well, that's why I get so mad. Like, I don't want to be the damn example. And like, why can't other people be like, I don't understand. If everybody who had to show up for
mm,
work tomorrow was like, all right, well then we're all going
yeah.
home. How long
Yes.
do you think they're gonna stay
Okay,
closed?
I fly that
My
airline
com
also, and I fly to America with that airline. Let's do it. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, really. I gonna put it on your messenger, Gerard, so the airline, or on your next talk. I'm gonna look it up. Yes. And it was from yeah. Uh, yeah, when the shit goes down, you better be ready. Cypress Hill. Anyhow, I think if people more and more, oh yeah, also, oh yeah, I love to fly. Maybe no, I don't love to fly. I love to travel, but flying is not my favorite thing. Yeah, you can
No.
watch. Yeah, if I fly to America or to the east of America. The west of America, it's like six movies I can see. I cannot sleep in an airport in an airplane. So I see one movie or another. I'm totally groggy then. But some people like that. Anyhow, people will win every time. And there were also more doctors in Belgium, was a good thing. Like 30% of the doctors is actually a lot. They don't want to give the vaccine and they're not telling the people to wear a mask. 30% of the
Yeah.
doctors. And more will follow.
Well, even I mean, it was propaganda, but at least like it was kind of hinting
Yeah,
towards the fact
yeah.
that it was like I want to say 30%, 40%, something like that of American doctors told the CDC that they should have to warn
Yeah,
people
yeah,
about the side effects of vaccines before
yeah.
giving one.
See.
You know what I mean? So even though that's a
Mm.
small step, it's still a
Yeah,
step
but
where
it is a
doctors
good
like
one.
you gotta at least
Yeah.
tell the people they might get a side effect. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I love train also. Yeah, fly I have to do because I go too far away, but actually I love the train most. It's very nice. From doing a long, long, like the express, which is done from Agatha Christie, uh, the Orient Express. So
The
like
Orient
such,
Express.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so nice. And then like in the old ways, nice and cozy with all the nice, very luxury, with a big
Yeah.
seat and so, and you sleep nicely, and then you chat nicely with a cup of coffee. It's like, oh wow, and you can travel few days. I would love to do that,
Yeah.
but it's
The
very
first time I
expensive.
ever took a train, I was like, what the fuck? Like it was because in my head it was like that, right? And it was like
Yeah,
all old timey. And I was like, this is gonna be awesome. And then I got there, I was like, this is like a bus. Like I was like,
yeah,
this is shit. Yeah, I
yeah,
was so mad. Yeah, but they're all
yeah,
right. But yeah, but they
yeah,
weren't what I was expecting in my head. Yeah. I was like, where's
yeah,
like the wood panels and the nice
yeah.
lights?
Yeah, but you can have sleeping trains and sleep
And yeah.
wagons.
I don't do
Yeah,
anything nice anymore.
but yeah, and not in a seat, but in a sleeping wagon. Like I did one in India from Mumbai to Delhi, and it was at night. Oh, and that's not expensive for $50. I could go from Mumbai to Delhi, return ticket for $50, and that's like one night traveling from 5 o'clock till 7 o'clock in the morning. It was wonderful. There was so much food you got. It was like a little bit luxury. So it was like wow, and I loved it because I had a sleeping wagon. So anyhow, and you see the landscape more.
Yeah.
So okay, actually we're now just chatting, so it's wonderful.
Yeah.
But we are
Yeah,
actually
I'm done. I
done.
gotta pee.
We
Yeah.
loved we loved it, and yeah,
Yeah, I'm so happy Lilith actually came through. Like, this is
yes,
awesome. It's so much reassurance, confirmation about
yeah,
my beliefs
yeah.
that I'm doing the right thing, that I'm on the right
uh,
way.
okay. Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
I just
yeah.
forgot my thing.
I can't sleep in a plane. I sleep. I cannot sleep like very good in a train, but better than in a plane. So anyhow, so guys, I hope you enjoyed it all, and we are
Yeah, is he
done.
here? Yeah, he's here. Gerard, we're done.
Okay,
I gotta
so
release a whole lot of water. I had to unbutton my pants during this.
bye.
Bye.
You can go and come back. Go to